That was my first question. How did you get the name Rilla?
Well, back in the day, I used to chill with this man named OG Killer in Southside. He was the man that started Tech 47. He used to send me to do petty crimes, you know, rob a corner store, sell some drugs on the block. It was an okay life, and it helped me supply food for my family.
So you got into the gang business to support your family?
Yeah, my pops left my mother and me and my brother, Reggie, back when I was like 2. And it was a tough life after that, as you know. But OG Killer was a really good man. He went to high school, my brother, and they got into the gang life together. And Killer he didn't really need the money like that, so he would give Reggie some of the cut because he knew we needed it more.
Doing it big, yo.
Where should we go? Just like here? What's up?
We got Aston Mortons out here, yo. Yo, should we just go to like some videos?
Yeah, well, Reggie died like a few months after that happened. So like, OG Killer started providing for our family because we didn't even have Reggie, and it was tough because after a while, OG Killer couldn't even help us anymore because he got kicked out of his crib from his mom's. So it was even tougher then because I was too young to get a job, and my mom's was in this relationship with this guy, and he was beating her. And she had 2 more kids, but this guy was hurting her so much that she was going through emotional issues, and she started taking drugs, drinking a lot, so she couldn't even work anymore. So like, it was like we couldn't eat sometimes at night, and after a while.
So you had it really rough.
Yeah, I did. After a while, like I found OG Killer on the block one day by the projects, and I told him about what was going on. I told him about how this man was smacking my moms and how tough it was in the house. But then he gave me a gun, and he told me, next time this guy hits your moms in front of you, I want you to take this gun, take it out your pocket, point it right at his face, and pull this trigger. And well, I didn't think that it would ever get to a point where I'd actually have to use it, you know. But sure enough, the next week after that, this man smacks my mom's right in front of me because he didn't like the chicken she cooked. He didn't think it was cooked through or something like that, so we started smacking her. And well, Reggie always told me that whenever OG Killer tells you to do something, just do it. Don't think about it, just do it. So that's exactly what I did.
Yeah, Acuras, getting all these kind of whips out here, getting our music video. We just pick a car and we use it in the video. We rich.
Alright, hop on.
You doing it right here?
Yeah, it's only a minute long.
You shot him?
Like I said, Reggie always told me to do what OG Killer said, so that's what I did. I didn't expect it to be that easy though, and I definitely didn't expect my moms to kick me out of the crib. But she just started yelling at me, saying, "You're going to end up just like Reggie, dead or in jail." And I didn't even know what I did. I wasn't even trying to hear all that. So I went and found OG Killer. He told me to start chilling with him on the block. And then he gave me the name Young Rilla because he said I had the craziest temper out of any of the little mans on the block. He said I was like a gorilla.
How did life progress after you started working with Killer?
Well, soon after that, about a month after that, actually, Killer died, actually. Like, it was a territorial thing. Some people from this nearby gang, they found out that Tech 47 was on the block, and they weren't okay with that because they felt like they owned that block, but we wasn't even trying to beef with them like that, but they thought as the leaders of that neighborhood, they had to show how strong they were, so they clapped OG Killer on some nonsense. But After I found out, I wasn't. There was no way I was gonna let that slide. I found them by myself, and I shot them. I took care of both of them by myself. I ended up in jail for something that was weird. It's like one day I was riding down the block, and the cops stopped me. Like, they came up with the sirens and everything. They said I was speeding, whatever, giving my license and registration and everything. And then for some reason, about a couple of hours ago, some lady had made a call into the precinct saying that somebody with the same license plate as me had robbed her and her husband and beat them up. So, you know, I ended up serving my prison time. I ended up in jail and everything. And the funny thing is, I didn't even commit that crime. I knew who did it. It was one of my mens, but you know, I'm not no snitch, so I just took the time, whatever.
That civilian life here, you heard right, B. And if you trying to be down, get at it. For real, do what I want. Got my squad in it. He the type of guy that'll knock you out and take your senorita selling rocks for lunch money.
So you took the fall for someone. Was he close to you, or you just took the fall?
He was one of my goons. I met this guy named Lawrence, who told me about a lot of philosophies and everything. He told me about this guy named Plato, who said that we are the guardians. Like, there's some people out there that are guardians and have the real knowledge of ethics. And you know what? I feel like now, when I think back on everything I've done and what's going through my mind, I feel like, hey, I might as well be one of those guardians, right? So, and I heard about this guy named Machiavelli, Niccolo Machiavelli. He said, the ends justify the means. That was one of his most famous quotes. And the thing about that, that means that I can do whatever I want as long as the reason is good. Like, as long as I have a good, solid reason, I can do whatever I need to do.
So, at this point, you feel that what you're doing is right?
Well, I really don't think anybody has the right to tell me that I'm wrong.
For professional reasons, I wanted to get your last name.
Don't got a last name, man. Next question.
You had to be born with the last name.
Next question, please.
Seriously, you weren't born with the last name?
Yo.
Alright, okay.
Man.
Moving on.
Please.
My first question is definitely going to have to be, where did you get the name Smack Willie from?
Alright, first of all, enough of these name questions. Please ask me some important questions that has to do with my life instead of my name. My name has nothing to do with my life, man. Please. Next.
Okay. Well, let's get to your life story. Where are you from?
You know, out the hood, Philadelphia, Chicago. Long story, actually. I mean, doing crimes, robbing banks, you know, that's little stuff like that, you know, sent to reform schools. You know, I couldn't really, you know, have like a real, like, settle down place. So I was all over the place doing all, like, crimes and stuff. No money, no clothes, no nothing. So basically I had to steal everything for myself. And, you know, it ended up in me robbing Bank of America because I needed a lot of money. Just to get a lot of money because I wanted to be rich. And I didn't feel like working. So I tried to take the easy way out. Ended up almost killing somebody, one of the bank guys, with my bare hands because he pissed me off and wouldn't give me the money. Police came. When I was about to give him the final blow, police came, yoked me up, threw me in the back of that van, hit my head on the window shield. Man, that hurt. But
So then you were locked up in Rikers.
yeah, 12 years he tried to give me. 12 years? Can you imagine being in jail for 12 years?
So, can you answer the question now? How did you end up working with Richard Williams?
Well, he's one of the few guys that can actually like hold my attention span for this much talking to while I was in
So
jail.
would you say you like him or no?
No. Yeah, I met this dude in real life. You know, he's a real dude. He seemed mad ethical and smart, even though he told me what ethics mean, but I forgot. You know, he's a real cool guy. So we both got out at the same time. He started out and he asked me to join his group.